Hi, parents. Before we start the episode, remember that your family can enjoy hundreds of fun and educational free videos for kids of all ages. Be sure to subscribe and get all the new shows and updates at PragerUkids.com. Welcome to Craftery by PragerU Kids. Crafts, history, and your questions. I'm Jill, and we have a guest today. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Samantha.
Hey, Samantha. We're happy to have you here because today's project is one of our best and requires good old-fashioned grit and hard work. We're making a homemade cardboard cowboy hat to learn all about America's Wild West. Oh, we've got a question.
I've heard of the Wild West. Isn't that in movies?
Yes, there are many movies about the Wild West with cowboys, horses, old towns, and adventure. You know, the Wild West wasn't only in the movies. It was a real part of American history. And it started in the late 1800s and lasted until the early 1900s. Here's what you'll need for today's craft. This template from our PragerU Kids website. There are 8 total parts. You're also going to need a marker, scissors, tape, a hot glue gun, stickers for decorating, and large pieces of thin cardboard that's easy to bend.
So where was the Wild West?
That's a good question. After America's Civil War, all of the land west of the Mississippi River to the Pacific Ocean was called the Wild West. It was a very exciting but dangerous time and place because it was wild. There weren't many laws or police or fire departments to help, and there were also lots of gunslingers who were really good at finding trouble. Life was not easy in the Wild West, but thousands of American pioneers packed up their wagons and moved there in search of gold, opportunity, and new land. You want to get started on our cowboy hat and I'll tell you more?
Yes.
Yes. First, we're going to cut along all the bold lines around the outside only, with all the pages that look like this. Next, we're going to arrange all the pieces together with the corners of these different parts touching. Next, we're going to tape all of these together to make it one piece. Thank you. There we go, very good. Next, flip this template over and we're gonna roll up little pieces of tape and stick them on the back. Are you having fun yet?
Yes.
Good. Question, what did cowboys do in the Wild West anyways? Do you know?
No.
No. Well, cowboy life was not easy. They got up very early in the morning to tend horses, work the farms, round up and herd cattle across land, repair fences and buildings, and more. Living and working on unfamiliar land was often very lonesome and dangerous too, because Native Americans and settlers did not always get along. At the time, new railroads soon turned the Wild West into a popular place, and small frontier towns started popping up through the land. A few of the most famous Wild West towns were Cody, Wyoming, Deadwood, South Dakota, Dodge City, Kansas, Tombstone, Arizona, and Amarillo, Texas, which you can still visit today. Should we get back to our hat?
Yeah.
Yes. We're going to take our template with the tape on the back, flip it over, and stick it on this big piece of cardboard. Can you take a guess what we're going to do next?
Cut it?
Cut the cardboard all the way along the outside. Done. I told you cowboys worked hard. We are now going to cut the 4 inside lines that are bold. Next, we're going to cut these big bold lines right here. Now we are going to cut all the bolded lines around the outside. Only the bolded black lines. Do not cut these gray lines here or the dotted lines, or else the craft won't work. Got it?
Got it.
Got it.
And the last one.
The last one! We did it! High five. Now, find the dashed lines that are labeled fold 1, fold 2, fold 3, fold 4. We are going to fold these inward. So watch. Let's start with this one right here. I'm going to start with fold 4. So I'm going to fold this inside just like this. And press it down. Help me out. Now, let's do the other one on the outside, and this is fold 2. Fold that inside. Push. There we go.
It's hard pressing cardboard down.
It's good. You're doing a good job. So now it looks like this. Now let's fold the inside lines 1. There we go. So it should look like this when you're folding this part. The next side, here's our last dotted line that goes this way. Fold number 3, it says on the template. And we're going to fold it to the inside, just like this. Now, watch closely. We're going to find this long gray line, and we're going to fold it the opposite way outwards, but you're only gonna fold it in the middle part so that you kind of stop folding where these dotted lines are marked. Next, untape the template from our cardboard and set it aside. There we go. Set it aside. Does this look like a hat yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, but it will. A little bit more hard work ahead. Have you ever heard of an outlaw? Practically every great cowboy movie has adventurous outlaws in it. But here's the thing. Outlaws were criminals in the Wild West. They were train robbers, horse thieves, gunslingers. Some of history's most famous outlaws were named Jesse James, Billy the Kid, and Butch Cassidy. But I'm going to let you learn about them another time because they were bad news. Now, you can see where these letters are around the outside of our guide here. We're going to write those same letters in the same spaces on our cardboard. Watch. Right here, there's a B. I'm gonna put the B right here. And then there's another B that goes right here. I'm gonna put that there. A. See how that works?
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's done! Thanks for being a good partner. Now, open the flaps to draw your triangles. And you do want to draw the whole triangle of glue, all the way around. And look at that! We're finished!
Yes!
We're going to glue this together now to make the top of our hat in order. We are going to be matching our letters. Get your glue gun, like an outlaw, and draw a triangle. I'm starting with the letter G, and we are going to take the G that does not have any glue and fold it over to this side right here. This cardboard should curve up like this. Then we are going to match our F's. Next, let's go to the B's. Let's go to the C's. Now we have these in-between parts, which is going to close the top of our hat. The glue goes on the red part. And then we fold over like so. Woo! Once the top of the hat is assembled, flip it over and gently push down this middle fold to make a little bit of a ridge at the top. That took a sharp eye, yes?
Yes.
You want to know what else required a sharp eye in the Old West? Sharpshooting. Have you ever heard of a sharpshooter?
No.
No. Have you ever heard of a sharpshooter? Well, a sharpshooter was someone with precision and skill who could fire a gun and hit their target every time. Now, there were many sharpshooters in the Old West, but two of the most legendary ones were Annie Oakley and William Buffalo Bill Cody.
Cody? Wasn't that a city?
That was a town, you're right. Cody, Wyoming was founded by Buffalo Bill Cody. Buffalo Bill had a traveling show that entertained people and celebrated the adventures of Wild West life. Ready to finish this cowboy hat?
Yes.
Yes, because this has been an adventure of ours, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Fold out all the little tabs around the bottom of our hat here. Next, you're gonna cut out the 4 leftover templates that you printed out before we started. These are for the brim of the hat. Let's tape them together. Can you hold this for me?
Okay.
We're going to use this to trace onto a new piece of cardboard. Cut it out. And then do it again with your last cardboard piece. Take the top of your hat. Howdy, ma'am. And glue one of these brims to the tabs that we folded up. 1,
2, 3.
Careful. There we go. And the other brim
On the bottom.
on the bottom, like a sandwich. Whoop. Gently, it's still hot glue, don't forget. Very good. Very good. So, why did cowboys wear hats in the Wild West anyways? Well, to help them get their work done. The brim protected them from the sun. The high crown could be used as a cup for water on hot days, and the whole hat could be folded up to become a pillow when it was time to rest. You want to put some stickers on?
Yes, please.
All right, go for it. Good? There we go. Cowboys who lived and worked in the Wild West during the late 1800s have an important place in United States history and are still celebrated as legends. Thanks to their adventurous spirit and hard work, cowboys created new towns, new farms, new businesses, and new ways of life that changed America forever. We tip our hats to them, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes! We hope you had fun. If you've got ideas or questions for our next craftery, send them our way. Keep crafting, keep learning, and keep celebrating land of the free and home of the
Brave.
brave. Yeehaw! Bye. Thank you for watching. You know we've got more episodes, right? Watch the whole series on our website. And parents, you can subscribe at PragerUkids.com.